The Grand Mufti, Naim Ternaya, was greeted at the mosque by the Executive Director Dilwar Khan. The mosque is at the heart of London's East End Muslim community, and before speaking at Friday prayers, he was given a tour of the extensive facilities of the mosque buildings, which include the East London Muslim Centre. He was shown the library, which is still being stocked, and is a place for students to do their homework. It's also open to the public. The Grand Mufti presented a book to the mosque, which records the damage to Muslim buildings during the recent war in Kosovo. He spoke through an interpreter.
Unfortunately, during the 2-year conflict in Kosovo, we had many mosques destroyed. 218 mosques were destroyed. You can see the ruins in these pictures here. Look at the minaret there. They were shot at and shelled using tanks and other weapons.
This chronicle of destruction, signed by the Grand Mufti, will now be a reminder in this library of the Muslim struggle in Kosovo.
Look at the minaret.
The visitors also visited classrooms, first for teenagers studying Arabic and the Quran, and then a computer room for young pupils, and they were enthusiastic about an invitation to Kosovo. And then, before going on to speak at midday prayers, in an interview through an interpreter, he reassured the minority Serbian community in Kosovo that they would have nothing to fear from an independent Muslim government.
Kosova do të jetë një vend ku do të respektohen të gjitha liritë e njerëzit.
Kosovo will be a place where all the human rights will be respected.
Për këtë garanton edhe Bashkia Islame.
And one of the guarantors for this is the Islamic community in Kosovo, who will work hard to achieve prosperity and inter-community relations and harmony between faiths and ethnic groups, and that will be that Kosovo will be a place for all the people who live in it.
The prayer hall at the mosque has a capacity for 1,500 people, but up to 6,000 are accommodated for prayers in halls and foyers throughout the centre. In his address, the Grand Mufti thanked the people of Britain for their help with NATO in the war at the end of the 90s, when hundreds of thousands of Muslims became refugees.
I would like to thank all the British people, qeverinë e saj, its government, të gjithë ata të cilët na u gjetën në momentet më të vështira në vitin 98-99 gjatë luftës me kriminalin e Ballkanit Milosevicin. And all those who stood by Kosovo and its people in its most difficult years in its history, 98 and 99, in the conflict, during the conflict by the world's criminal Slobodan Milosevic.
This had been a message from the highest representative of 1.5 million ethnic Muslim Albanians in Kosovo, a message of peace as they set out to embrace their independent status.